In the sky. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to sell my charge pipes. So I have not sold the big turbo yet. However, I did get somebody message me on Facebook Marketplace and they wanted just the charge pipes and the blow-off valve. They live in Houston. I'm close to Dallas and he wanted me to ship it, but I'm not a shipper. I don't know what something like this, this size would cost to ship. So I told him no. So he asked me if I'd meet him halfway. I was like, no problem. I can definitely do that. So that's where I'm heading now. And then I'm going to run to Harbor Freight because they are having a really good deal on something that I really want. And then I've got some really cool lights coming in for the ST that I'm going to install when I get back to the house. So stay tuned. Leaving the gas station right now. I just met up with a dude, super cool guy. He was on his second ST. His first one was a 14. He said it got totaled. Some lady came over and hit him, and this was his second one. Really cool looking car. I love the black ones. I really wanted a white one when I bought this one, but he pulled up in that black one and it looked really good. He was full bolt on also, and he wanted those charge pipes. He's gonna put it on the stock turbo. I did give him the block off plate to use with his stock turbo, but he said he may be going big turbo at some point. I am going to head to Harbor Freight now, and I will show you guys when I'm gonna get there. I just made it back home. I went to Harbor Freight and they finally had this in stock. I went to 2 other ones, they were out of stock. I called 2 others, they were out of stock, and I finally called this one and they said they had 1 left. And so I went up there and I got it. So this is the 3/8 inch version. They have a 1/4 inch version, and then they also have a version of the 3/8 and 1/4 inch that's not the extended reach. This was literally the best deal I have ever gotten at Harbor Freight. They had the Ratchet on sale from $120 down to $90. And then if you bought the charger and a battery with it, you got another $25 off. And the battery itself here is $25. So I literally got the battery for free and then got a great discount on this thing. If you were to buy all of these 3 items separately, it would cost you $175. I paid $120 for everything. They say it compares to the Milwaukee version, and the Milwaukee tool by itself is $230. With the battery and charger, it's $330. $330 for the Milwaukee version of all 3 of these, and $120 for all of this. I feel like I got a steal. I've already got a bunch of the cordless DeWalt tools, but I'm glad that I have the charger and stuff now, so I can go ahead and use this platform. Certain tool brands have certain tools that other brands don't have, like DeWalt does not make one of these. Yeah, I'm super stoked on this deal. I cannot tell you how many times I could have used something like this to get up underneath the car to reach a bolt that I ended up busting my knuckles with a regular ratchet. I don't really have anything to use it on right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it away, and then let me show you the lights that I got. All right, guys, it's actually been a couple of days, so my lights did not come in the mail. I thought they were gonna be here. It said they were gonna be here, and it had a shipping delay. So I did get some of the lights in. So if you didn't see my last video, I had an issue on the low beam headlight bulb that I had to fix. But the bulbs that this thing came with, they're just the regular halogen bulbs. And not only are they like an orange or yellowish color, but it's so hot that if you look really close, I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but it's actually starting to burn away some of that black housing. So I've got some lights that I'm gonna swap this out with. I didn't wanna go with anything fancy. I didn't get like the little HID with all the fancy stuff on it. So they're just regular H7 bulbs, but they are LED bulbs. So it should produce like this white or bluish color. I think these were only like 20 bucks a piece. It comes with 2 in a pack. So it'll be 2 for the driver's side and then 2 for the passenger side, because the low beam and the high beams use the same bulbs. I had to do a lot of fiddling with this thing to get that low beam fixed last time, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So I should be able to pop these out of here and get these new bulbs in pretty quick. new bulbs are in. So the passenger side over here is still gonna have the halogen bulbs. So I'll be able to compare what they look like. I actually haven't got to start it up and see yet. So let me turn the ignition on. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. It's kind of weird on the phone here, but if you can see over here, there's the halogen. You see how it looks all, I mean, it actually looks really bright over here, but in person it's really foggy. And then this over here is super white. Here's where you can really tell the difference when I shut the garage door down. So obviously right here, it's bright white and then has that nice little blue halo around it. And this shouldn't be blinding to other people. These are just the LEDs. They're not those big HID projector headlights. So it's just looks so much better than that orange and yellow color. Not to mention from the front of the car, it blends in really, really good with the running lights on there. That orange, oh my gosh, I hate that. Here's another look at it with the high beams on. So much better, so much better. I love that color. Front of the headlights, it looks so good. So ugly. All right, headlight looks awesome. So I'm gonna get this one fully back in and then I'm gonna get the bulbs and the other headlight installed. I ran into one little issue with the high beam bulb. So for some reason, there's nothing wrong with the actual bulb here, but on where it actually goes in on the inside here, the diameter of that hole is too small for the end of this. So what I ended up doing is I took this little attachment on my drill. It literally is supposed to just deburr things and it kind of helps to bevel things out. So I just did that on the end there and it actually drops right in now. So I'm gonna go get this thing fully put back in and then get it on the car and then I'll show you what both headlights look like. Here's the high beam and low beam on both headlights. So looks great. I love how this looks. Such an easy change out. I hate that they come with those cheap halogen bulbs, but I get it. Everybody's got to save a buck. Wanted to do a little night shot for you guys. So I put the old bulbs back in. It wasn't that difficult. You can't really see the bulbs in there, but in person, you can definitely see the big difference. And then you get down here. Oh, so much better. But hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will catch you next time.